Partner and profit. How to partner with creators or professionals to sell their knowledge and create a win-win deal for you and for them. Now, when it comes to doing this, and as you can see, there's a screenshot here of a professional, of an influencer that I've actually worked with myself, Mike Thurston. It's actually a lot simpler than people think, and I truly believe that we're actually quite early to capitalizing on this opportunity. And of course, this video is going to tell you exactly how to do that step by step. So let's dive in with step number 1, which is the following. Find creators or professionals. Sounds simple, sounds easy. Well, it actually is, surprisingly. So you can be excited about that. The way that you do this is you identify and approach them via social media. You locate these people with large followings or standout professions, and we are going to use those to capitalize on them and to help and to serve their audience as well by providing value to them. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is to make them a no-brainer offer. And I'm actually going to give you a cold messaging script that will allow you to arrange a call with them to make them a no-brainer offer. Okay, so that's step number 2. And finally, step number 3 is, of course, to close the deal. And again, I'm going to give you a simple sales script that works in order to close them on working with you and allowing you to sell their knowledge or help them teach their profession or get their specialist knowledge out there. Okay. Now, step number 1, as we've just discussed, is to look for people with large followings. And it is truly so easy to just put an offer in front of a large audience and quickly make sales. This will make your life easier, and it will get money in the bank for you and for them at speed as well. One thing that I'd suggest is focusing only on people with at least an audience of about 10,000 people or above on any social media platform. I will add a caveat here. Sometimes there are people out there with 7, 8, 9,000 followers and a very, very dedicated, dialed in, adoring audience. If that's the case, no problem. Okay, so I just wanted to add that caveat, but typically you want 10,000 or above, and the reason that you want 10,000 or above or around that number is because of what I share with you in the book. And if you remember what I talk about in the book, I talk about the power of 1% and how if you have a large audience, it's almost a mathematical certainty that some of them will buy as soon as an offer is put in front of them. Okay, so that's why I say that number. Now, one great way to find these people is to browse through Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and so on, and look for people with a skill or a talent who don't have any product or services available for purchase quite yet. This will reveal that there's a gap to be filled, one that you will be able to fill for them. Now, when I say that, what I mean is this. So usually if somebody's got something for sale, it's very obvious. If they have a course or a coaching program or a mastermind, you will find it. You will absolutely find it because they're trying to sell it, right? And people don't hide things that they're trying to sell, do they? Right? So if you go on someone's Instagram and let's say they have 20,000 followers and no link in their bloody bio, that's a big sign. Or they don't even have a website. Or you go to their YouTube and there's no links in the description, this kind of thing, that is what we're looking for. Okay, that is a gap in the market that we can fill. Now, before reaching out, just consider your options for what deliverables might be best for them. Okay, so an online course, a coaching program, one-to-one, group, a workshop, a mastermind, or more than one combined. Okay, just give that some thought before you go and reach out to them. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is to use the following script to close them on getting on the phone with you, right? And booking in with you to actually discuss this and go further, go deeper. So you're going to message them or email them or call them or their assistant or team if they have one. Sometimes you will find a number. Sometimes you will or won't find an email. Sometimes you will just have to message them, okay? Or a combination of those if they have them. Now, it's important to make a good first impression. And to do so, you're going to say this. Hey, first name, whatever their first name is, I've been following you for quite a while and I'm a big fan. I love what they do. I love how you play piano. I love your fitness journey. I love your the outcomes that you've achieved for the real estate portfolio, whatever. Right? You understand what I mean. I love whatever they do. Recently, I've gone through William Brown's training program on how to build an information business, and he said you'd be a great fit to productize your, then insert their skill or talent, productize your piano skills, productize how you conquered addiction, productize your unique trading strategies, whatever it is, at a 6 to 7 figure level. Would you be open to a quick call to discuss? It really is that simple. Okay, guys. Now, when you do arrange calls with one or more of these people, you will present them with a truly no-brainer offer, which will be where you work for free up front and then take 50% of any profits generated. Now, that is a fantastic deal for both you and for them. It's great for them because there's no upfront cost, there's no upfront risk. It's great for you because you get an extremely large share of the profits. Okay, so this truly is the definition of a no-brainer offer. Again, I just want to add one caveat here. When it comes to cold messaging like this, from my experience, the industry standard is about 7 replies for every 100 messages. So if you message 100 people, you're going to be looking at about 4, 5, 6, 7 replies. That's the average that I see. Okay. And of those, you're probably going to book 1 or 2 calls. So again, we rest on mathematics here. It's a volume game. It's a patience game. It's a time game. This is not easy. This is not easy. And I'd be lying to you if I said that it was. But does it work? Absolutely 100% it does. I've done it. My clients have done it. I've seen others do it. This works. But it is not easy and it takes time. Okay? So that's the caveat that I just wanted to add regarding those numbers. Number 3 is when they reply, you're going to schedule a Zoom call and you're going to follow this script. So let's say they reply and they say, yes, this sounds like something that could really help me. This is something that I would definitely be interested in. Then you're just going to say, no problem. Let's jump on a call. Here's my calendar. Book in for the next 1 or 2 or 3 days and let's get to work. And let's discuss going deeper and going further. Just nice and simple. No pressure, nothing crazy, just common sense. Now, when you get on the call is more important because you only get one opportunity here. So first, you're going to tell them about the opportunity and get them excited about what's possible. You're going to say to them something like, now, I've seen your Instagram, I've seen your YouTube, I've seen the size of your audience, and I've realized and noticed that you're not selling any information yet to help your audience, to add value to your audience, and to make you money. Now, I'm inside William's one-to-one coaching program. Do you know who William is? No. Well, he's made over $24 million now for him personally, and he's worked with over 100 clients to help them build and grow fantastic online education businesses at a 6 and a 7-figure level. Maybe show them my YouTube, show them my Instagram, and just show them that I am credible. I've exited a company, I've won an award for making 10 million in cash, and on, and rest on my credibility. Okay, to get them excited. Then you're going to tell them about the different formats. So you could do a course, you could do a coaching program, you could do a mastermind, you could do a combination of them. You could do an online course with a mastermind every 3 months or 6 months. You could do an online course with group coaching or whatever they feel is right for their audience. Next, you're going to tell them that you've been through my high-level coaching program. You've read the entirety of my book. You've been through these bonuses. You've seen inside what to do and how to do it. And you know exactly what steps need to be taken. Then you'll tell them that you will work for free and only take half of the sales that you generate for them, removing the risk. Finally, you're going to handle any objections that they might have and create confidence and buy-in on your ideas. Now, if they have any objection at all, it will be your experience level. They may say to you, well, have you ever done this before? Or who else have you done this for? The answer is likely to be no. And always tell the truth. Always maintain integrity. Okay. I would just say to them, well, in fact, you will be my first ever client, which is very exciting. But I've learned all of this stuff from one of the best people in this entire industry, William Brown, who again, he's made over $24 million physically doing this himself. He's exited his business to a high-level private equity firm for multi-seven figures. He's worked with over 100 people, some of the most famous people in the world. Mike Thurston, Olivia Cook, the world famous, the number one world football freestyle champion. Alex Elaine, one of the highest level SaaS salespeople in England. So Will knows what he's doing, and Will has taught me everything that I know. Just rest on my credibility, like I mentioned a second ago, guys. And when they accept, and again, like I said a second ago, it may take a few attempts before you close someone. And that's just sales in general. This can take time. Okay, you might not close your first person. You might not close your first 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. But then you close your 6th. And you're making 10, 20, 30, 40,000 a month. So, it's not easy. It takes time. It takes work. It takes effort. But it's worth it in the end. And when you sign someone up, here's what you're going to do. You're going to create a simple Word document contract that just simply states that you will work for free, you'll take 50% of any cash generated, and you will need login access to any online stores or payment processors. Or if you need to message their followers, access to their Instagram, for example. Now, this does not have to be a watertight legal agreement. It doesn't. It just needs to be clear and signed by you both and agreed by you both on a Zoom call that you record, and then you keep the recording. Okay, now, if you ever do, let's say you start making $1 million a month, and there is a legal dispute, obviously take the signed document, take the recording to a lawyer, and they'll handle it from there, but it's a rarity. Okay, so I really wouldn't worry about that, especially not when you're starting out. Don't get hung up on silly little details like that. When you're starting out, you just want to get money in the bank for you and them. Get money in the bank, get results for the clients, start ramping up. Then, again, you can clean things up later on and tighten things up later on. Okay, guys? Now, with that, you are all set. And yes, it is that simple to find someone to partner with in order to profit from selling information on their behalf. Now, it can take time to identify a worthwhile person with a solid audience, and it can also take time to receive a response to a cold message and to close someone. But this does work given time and effort, like I said a second ago. So just take the first step, because this will only work if you work. So do the work and the results will come. I've done it. Again, many of my one-to-one coaching clients from inside my private coaching program have done it as well. I actually help them in that program when they get stuck and run into roadblocks. And you can do this too. Okay, so I hope that this helps. I hope that this inspires you. And this is the start of something great. So go out there, put in the time, put in the effort, make this happen, and here's to your success.